Hey guys, it's Bro Games, and yeah, I'm doing a new update video for 0.49 update for DayZ, and I'm just going to talk about 3 new melee weapons. So the first one is going to be the Stun Baton, then the electric cattle prod, and the Telescopic Baton. So I'm going to first talk about the Stun Baton, which is actually not that difficult to find, and it looks actually pretty cool, because it's a standard police weapon, as you can see in the image. So it electrifies your enemies, which I think is pretty interesting to use and to act out. Yet it isn't really as effective as against zombies. As I experienced, it takes several body hits like most melee weapons, but most importantly it takes I think 4 to 5 hits to actually kill an enemy zombie. I'm not sure if it doesn't direct electrifying effect against a person playing, but from my perspective, I'm not so convinced of this weapon. I don't like it as much. I would rather take other melee weapon. So in total, I would give the Stun Baton a 6 out of 10, because it takes several hits to the heads to actually kill a zombie opponent. I don't know exactly how it's against a human or person playing. So let's get to the next weapon.
Help me.
Okay, so the next weapon I'm going to talk about is the electric cattle prod, which is a rather quite big melee weapon compared to the other weapons. So due to its shoot size, it's actually pretty useful and helpful against fighting enemies on a rather big distance. Well, it's more effective than like a knife or other weapons which are small, like the Stun Baton. Well, it takes several hits. It takes 3 to 5 hits to actually kill a zombie, so it's a little bit better than the Stun Baton. So I would rather tell you to get this weapon instead of the Stun Baton. Yet I don't like the design of it as much as the weapon before. So it's actually okay compared to other weapon, and it takes, like I said, 3 to 5 hits to kill a zombie. My own opinion, I would give it a 7 out of 10, cause it kills the enemy quite quick, because it's a quick procedure to use this weapon, and it has a nice range. So I'm actually quite satisfied with this weapon, and I would really tell you to get it if you find it, to use it rather than most other weapons. So probably the better melee weapons are the hatchet, hunting knife, and other hatchet. So yeah, that's for this weapon. So let's get actually down for the third and last weapon I'm going to talk about, which is the Telescopic Baton, my favorite one. So the next weapon is actually the Telescopic Baton, which is my favorite one. Due to that is I like the design of it, and you can extend the sizes from it. So either you have it closed or you have it opened. When you have it, if you close it, you actually lose it out of your hand. So you have to equip it back into your hand. So it's pretty big, which also has a nice effect on fighting enemies and PvP players on a bigger range. Against zombies, it has a quite good effect from my side, because I only needed 2 to 3 hits, or even 1 to 2 hits, to actually knock out a zombie, which is probably similar to the persons, and which is quite different than most other weapons, is that it doesn't electrify your enemies, yet it has just a stronger impact. I would actually say it's better than a baseball bat, because it is quicker to hit with, and it has more damage. It makes more damage than the normal baseball bat. So that was my favorite one of all, and I really hope you enjoy, and I see you next time, and goodbye.